everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful, what day are we today? Monday. Yes, we're Monday already. I'm outside again today. So, yes, I'm outside and I am working on my custom of my late doggy that passed. Okay, I'm back. My doggo, my new dog, was doing something it shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful Monday morning. I am working on my custom. It is a custom, and it is quite old actually. I bought this a few years ago. It was taken during lockdown as well, and just trying to get the position right so that we don't fall over. Yeah, it was taken during lockdown, this picture, and I've struggled completing it for the reasons, like, you know, most things when you lose a loved one, and just because it was a dog it doesn't make it any easier really. So I've completed half of it, but you know, when you're working on something like a picture of a deceased loved one, it's hard, it's not easy, you know, it's triggering. That's the word I'm looking for. It's triggering. But I really need to get this done now, so I'm pushing through it because I really want to get a nice frame and get her up on the wall. So there's lots of blacks and browns because she was a Rottweiler obviously, and yes, it's coming out great so far. That's all I'm going to say on it. But anyway, so join me, grab yourselves a project and join me for a little whip and chat. So we can discuss everything. Well, not everything, but some things that I think are kind of important. I don't know what I'm talking about today, guys. It's Monday morning. So anyway, so this is my first colour. It's like a dark wineish red colour there. Don't know if you can see it. And if you haven't done so already, if I could ask you to please like, subscribe, share and all that fabulous YouTubey stuff. So yeah, there's lots of similar colours in this one with just ever so slight subtle colour changes. So, and this size of this one is a 35 by 35 centimetre, and I think that's a true size 35 as well. Could be wrong, but as I said, it's been a while since I've had this one, and literally it was just a picture that I took on my smartphone at the time, and it was just from Amazon. I think I got this custom. It wasn't anywhere fancy. Whoops, did I just... No, that's supposed to be there. The other day, the lid for this pen, this part came off, and all the insides, all the little stars went everywhere. So I have Luna running around looking to get into mischief as well. So I thought while she's relatively calm and settled, I would do a whip and chat. Can hear the birds at the back of my garden going crazy. So we're going to do, I think I'll change colour here, because when I do the same colour I feel like it's boring for a lot of you. And I do want to kind of focus on her eye actually. So let's leave that section. We're going to do her eye, because eyes are very important when you do a custom. Because if you get the eye wrong, yeah, it's pretty much over, to be honest with you. So number, in fact someone asked me on Thursday if I'd consider doing a custom of one of their dogs for them, but I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. I just kind of think once I start, you know, like trying to make a business out of it, then maybe the enjoyment, I'm worried it'll go from it. But who knows, I could be wrong. There we go. So I'm going to discuss something now with you that I've personally invested in, and I've been thinking about it all weekend, hoping that I'm in the right, am I in the right frame? I think so. So basically I am an avid supporter of Oh My Gosh TV on YouTube. I love his videos. He does vlogging. He's got a farm, I think in Florida somewhere, and lives in a very rural, quiet place with a few animals, not too many. And he hopped onto a live stream, I think on Thursday, and he really caught my attention, so I clicked on it. And he was talking about stocks and shares. Now, I've been interested in stocks and shares for a very long time myself personally. I did try to invest a few years ago now, but I don't know what happened. I think I just kind of didn't go through with it, or didn't understand the process, I think more. So after watching his video, and I've watched him for many years, and I really do think that he is a genuinely lovely guy, that he was talking about a particular car that he's invested in. It's called FFIE, okay, and he's using an app called Robinhood. I know it sounds kind of funny, but that's the name of the app. So I do apologise for the sun, the glare from the sun, but my umbrella has a hole in it. Anyway, that's where I'm at the moment. So as I was saying, he was talking about this stock, and he was saying how it had gone right down to like something ridiculous, like 38 cents a share. So he bought quite a lot of them because he liked the product. It's an electric car. I think it stands for Faraday Future Intelligence something, or Intelligence Engine, I don't know, something. So this car was supposed to kind of like, he says, blow Tesla out of the water, but something's happened, and even though they've invested heavily into the company, and they've made a few of these cars, they're very limited though, they haven't done too well. I'm not quite sure why, but they haven't. So, but they are supposed to be bigger and better than their rival, which is Tesla. So I logged on to this app, and when I logged on Friday morning, it was standing at $1.70 something per share. Okay, so I thought, you know what, for the price of, say, I don't know, cup of coffee or whatever, I'm gonna invest. But I didn't know if I could invest from being over in the UK, because it's a company based in California, I think. Anyway, the long and the short of it is I've invested into it. I've been watching Oh My Gosh and his live streams. He's done quite a few over the weekend because the stocks market closes on Friday to Monday. So basically I've invested into this stock, and I do think that it is a good deal. I've got 100 shares in it now, and the price goes up and down all the time, but the main thing is to hold on to it because it's an electric car, guys, and I'm pretty sure Tesla, when they were first starting out, had people who doubted them, you know. So yeah, I decided to invest. So I've been watching his live streams. He's a very funny guy, very funny, and it's quite interesting seeing how it works. But I'm trying to learn, you know, because the market is very volatile, but there's people, I'm not too sure the ins and the outs of it, but there's certain people that try to manipulate it. So they will try and buy a load of stock and then sell it off so that the price drops, so it's not a huge incentive to your average person to go and buy it. So yeah, it's quite interesting. But yeah, he's invested heavily into it though, but I just don't have extra funds to do that, so I've just invested a little bit. What I'm comfortable with investing, obviously. But check it out. I'm not telling you to go and invest or anything like that. All I'm saying is check him out. He's oh my gosh. Yeah. But I stand with him 100%, and I do think that the car could be the next big thing, because let's face it, I think electric cars are definitely the way of the future. And I was saying to my daughter only yesterday, you know, you put your money in the bank and it does nothing for you now. You're lucky to just get a couple of pounds interest, if that. You know, it just sits there, doesn't it? Whereas back in the day, it used to do something for you, you know. But now, what with inflation, it just doesn't. Right, I'm moving on to number 19, which is R. Okay, we've only got a couple of this, like, very light grey colour. Is there any more R's floating around there? No. been watching him most of the weekend. Yeah. He's got over 1 million subscribers. I can't imagine that though. You know, it's amazing. He's done very well. But he's a very funny guy, so I can imagine that his personality, bless him, has probably helped him in that sense. So yeah, this is number 19. So now we're going to move on to, hang on, I'd just like to double check. That's R. I think we'll go on to K now. K is 939. Funny enough, you know, number 16. Being a Rottweiler, you would think she'd have lots and lots of black in this picture, but there's none. There's no black in it. It's all like dark blues and dark greys and those sorts of colour. So, but I do like to start on the eye so we can get a feel how the painting's going to progress. I can feel the heat on the back of my neck here, guys. It's going to be a hot one again today, I think. And yet this morning when I woke up it was very, very cloudy, and I thought, oh, it might not be too hot today. I was setting up all my art dot thing last night on my well, it's not desk, it's the living room table, but I'm using it as a desk. Yeah, so that's all good to go. Ready for my kitting up. I was going to kit up today, but then I thought, no, I'm going to do a section of this today. I've not touched diamond painting all weekend, would you believe it? Because I have been working on my cross stitch. Yes. Once again, I was thinking to myself, you know, I've got to get this cross stitch going here. So the summer one, it's looking good. It's looking good, guys. Now, usually I have you at a different angle facing me, but the way the sun is, I just didn't want to risk it. So yeah, check out those stocks anyway. They're called FFIE, and you know, prices go up and down, guys, but at the moment I think it was sitting, last time I looked it was sitting at $1.90, I think it was. You know, it's worth having a look. We have to try something, don't we, in this day and age, because it's like the rich just get richer, the poor just get poorer. It really is like that. Okay, just try. And the way I see it is, you know, at least making your money work for you. It's doing something, you know, rather than just letting it sit in the bank, not doing anything. But I wouldn't ever say to go and invest a huge amount, because you know, you just want to invest what you're happy with, you know, what you're comfortable. Nothing, not like your life savings or anything like that. I think there was actually a movie made on it, actually, called Dumb Money, because it's happened before where people were investing against the multi-millionaires, and you know, they became millionaires basically. Right, let's see, where am I going here? There. So I think maybe I'll just do a little bit over here. I always go back to single glazing, I don't know if you've noticed. Because that's what I'm comfortable at. Here comes an aeroplane. They're very noisy because they fly quite low, because they're the planes that, you know, people can learn in for fun and that. So, yeah. They're very noisy, very noisy. It does look a lot like her, this picture. I do miss her dearly. She was a lovely dog, lovely dog. And they become, you know, part of the family as well. You know, you really feel it when they go. As much as I love Luna, she'll never ever be my princess. Never. So, I hope you've all had a beautiful weekend and you're working on something nice. My hand has been playing up last night. This one, I think I've been cross stitching too much because, oh, hang on a second guys, my phone just done a forward flip guys, so I do apologise for that, but you know what phones are like. There. So I've nearly done her eye. I'm going to just do a little bit more with yourselves, and then I'm going to show you this beautiful book that my daughter got me last Christmas, I think it was. And it's a photo book that she got me. So I'll show you, have a quick flick through. This is, yeah. Gosh, the heat, I can feel it already. It's only 11 AM here on Monday morning. I can feel it rising. Okay, what has happened here now? So we're just going to do W and G's. W is 24. Just had the people knock about the bathroom, come round to inspect it. Let's see if there's any. Okay. Now we will do G, which is 13. Just a few of G. So it's all really dark colours as well, this one. I've already said that, haven't I? So I'll try not to repeat myself, but if I do, it's because I forget what I've already said, guys. I know my eldest, she's always saying to me, you're always repeating yourself, but I don't know. I'm glad that you all liked Friday's unboxing of the art dot anyway. As I said, I'm going to be doing a kitting up of it very soon, maybe tomorrow actually. And then I thought we could do the stickers as well, just to see how they come out. a lot of G's here actually. Yeah. As you can hear, we've got quite a lot of birds in my garden. So I've got some trees at the bottom of the garden and they all go and nest in there. Right, it's number 13. So now I'm going to do V, which is only 23. There's just a couple, just one actually of that going on. Just in the middle there. Okay. And then we do some of number 4, which is a real, whoops, pulled out too much, real soft blue. Just so that we can see her eye, bless her. So yeah, these colours aren't very exciting obviously, but with a Rottweiler they're necessary colours, I think. There we go. Okay. Then we've got one number 3. I've got to do a custom of Rio, haven't I, as well? Because she's my baby as well. Bless her. Yeah, number 3 done. And then we've got number 7. Another grey. I think she was watching telly at the time this picture was took. She did like TV, but she just didn't like anything that had violence in it, you know, like fighting or guns or anything like that. Got another helicopter going over now, guys. Oh, hang on a second, I think someone's just knocked at my door. So her eye is really coming into effect now. This is number 7, isn't it? It's just funny how different colours, how many different colours make up an eye. Yeah. She was a big baby really though. I was absolutely devastated when I lost her. When she died, it was awful. She was only 6.5 as well. But as I say, she'll be running around up there in the clouds, in the fields of heaven, waiting for me. Got a couple of customs that I need to get working on. I've got my grease one still that I haven't even kitted up yet. I need to kit it up. That one I bought from New Craft Day, I remember that. Okay, I'm gonna go and get number 8 now. Yep. Okay, number 8. Jeez, I don't know where this heat's come from all of a sudden. It was really, you know, we had a quite, most of May it was quite, like, rainy, you know. Oh jeez, these aeroplanes, very noisy. There. Number 8. So if you are doing a custom, okay, of a person's face or even an animal's face, I'd always recommend starting off with the eyes, guys, because you will know once you finish the eye and you've looked at it properly, you'll know whether or not to continue with it. Okay. Okay, now we'll just do some J's and then we'll be able to see our eye complete. Some J's. It's J 15. Which again is like a dark bluish shade. So that's her eye complete now. Okay. There. Okay, let me get my straightening tool so I can straighten it, and then be able to look at it properly. There. There. Okay. So I'm going to pause you and bring you round to my side. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay guys, so can you see her eye there? We've just done her eye here. There we go, close up obviously, you can't make it out, but when you stand back, it does all come together nicely, bless her. Yep, so that's my princess, and then I'll carry on working around the face the rest of today. But I want to show you this gorgeous book that my daughter got me. Hang on, let's put her over there for a sec. Here we go. So she bought me this picture book last Christmas, I think. Not the one just gone, the one before. So yeah, I'm going to show you now all these beautiful pictures. Oh, there we go. So that was her as a puppy. Yeah, that was the day we picked her up. That was her when she was just investigating. That was her when she had a passion for cardboard, that one. That was her first walk ever to the park. I could tell you so many stories about this dog. She was hilarious, guys, I tell you. So let me pick it up actually, so I can get, whoops, sleep in that bed. Oh, she was so precious, bless her. That was her son bathing with my daughter. She was only about 2 there at the time. They were the same age though, they were best pals. She was a very pretty dog, very pretty. But these are great if you lose a pet to gift people. My daughter done it without me knowing. It made me cry on Christmas Day when I opened my present. There she is in the sea with my son. Yeah, actually in the sea. She wasn't a fan of the sea. She used to try and attack it, and she used to get really nervous if we were in the sea, like if she saw me in the sea. Oh my gosh. That was her on a walk in the field. Lovely. Looking at some sheep. That was her at a caravan. And my daughter again. Oh, I've got so many memories. They're great little memory keepsakes, this. I'm pretty sure that was in lockdown. She used to just climb all over me like that. Yeah. I think that was the day before she passed, actually. She was so funny. Look, she's got my glasses on her head, honestly. Oh, you could do that. Then you can see my daughter stuck a little toy on her head there. Some tinsel around her neck. It must have been Christmas. She used to sleep in some weird positions as well. I mean, look at that. She was asleep up against the radiator. I remember one time I came out and she was asleep on she was actually asleep on a plug socket. Yeah. And I just looked at her and I thought, geez, that can't be very comfortable. There she is again. There. Oh, look at that. That was her birthday, bless her. She wasn't impressed about the hat, but she liked the cake. Oh yes, she did. She did like cake. It was a doggy friendly cake. There she was again. Yeah, she was happy as long as she was with us. If she weren't with us, then she weren't happy at all, you know, which I think most big dogs are like that. She used to sit at the top of the stairs just watching everyone coming and going. I think that's part of the guard dog instinct, you know, they're born with that instinct. Watching TV. Yeah. Asleep on my leg. Yeah. She was just so heavy though, that was the problem. Look at her face. Oh, I could look at this picture book all day long, I really could. But yeah, they are nice little keepsakes, these as well. So anyway, I'm going to go off and have a cry now, I think. I really feel like crying now. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I know it's been a long one with lots of disruptions, but yes, obviously once I complete my finished picture of Princess, then I will show you it all framed and completed. And yeah, take care, God bless, and I hope you have a beautiful remainder of your Monday. And also check out FFIE on Robinhood. And I'm not telling you to invest, it's very important, that's a disclaimer. I'm just saying I've done it myself and I really do like the car a lot. It seems very, very nice, and I definitely do think it's the way of the future, guys. Anyway, take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.